what they're going to do is set the raised floor plate. The FCF screw holes are 16, 19, 2, 24 on center. So they only need 6 1/4 inch by 3.5 inch SDS screws, 6 on each side that aligns with the joist span. And they drop the base down and secure with 1/2 inch wing nuts. So the joints could be running this way or this. So in this case, they're running from side to side. We're going to line it up right here. Okay. There. So it's counterintuitive, right?
Yeah.
So when you extend these out, it's lefty tighty. So when this comes out, this is actually tighter. So you want this extended 1 3/4 inches. So if it comes out, it's tight. So if I want to come back in, just make sure it's properly extended. All I do is if I come out, give it a couple of turns. That's it. But if I want to extend the cable, I'm going to start tightening it out. Tighten it down. When these are extended, right, when they're tightened, you can still pull the cable on the back side.
Oh yeah, like the
Yeah, from the ground, but you can't pull it out on this end, right? Then you open this and it like starts to see the slack, it's coming out.
Oh yeah, now it's dropping.
Yeah. You want enough so you can pick the pull up, right? So once I have sufficient slack on this, it's already done. And then you run the extra cable like you guys did over the teeth. So once we got our base and raised floor plate set, then we're going to take our truss strap, run it down the middle D-ring through the decking. All we got to do then is go back down to the first floor and disconnect the tie backs from the pullers. And they'll take the other end of the truss strap and shackle it onto the lower D-ring. We're going to pick the whole thing up as one piece. If they wanted to, when they're picking the pull up, they could take the yo-yo, put it here, and then you could run the snap hook down. And then when you get up there, you can adjust it. It's a way so you can get your SRL on the pole and then not have to climb up there and put it on. If you want to do a single pull tile, you could put 4 of these yo-yos on 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
But I'm saying you're not using it. It's okay. Put it here. When you pick the pole up, it's down here. So then when your walls are up, I hook myself up and climb up the ladder.
That way a lot faster, what you're saying? Or?
It's safer. If you want, just make sure these are extended again. So like I said, 1 3/4 inch extension. If it comes out, that's okay. Just come back in. So here. But like, so you can leave the turnbuckle loose if you guys want to, and just extend these, right? And then if you need to tighten these up more, then you start closing it. So you guys should be able to pick these up. All we got to do now is just run this through, which we already did. Go back down to the first level, attach the other end of the truss strap, and then we'll shackle it on. We'll disconnect the tie backs from the pullers. Leave the tie, you know what the tie backs are?
Yeah.
The guide wires? Yeah. We'll leave those on the pole, and we'll pick it up as one piece, and you guys are done. So you guys are just going to take the other end of the truss strap, shackle it onto the lower D-ring, the 10-foot section. Once we disconnect the pullers from the tie-back cables, we're going to leave the tie-back cables attached to the pole, and we got our truss strap run down. We're ready to pick it up. Basically, when we're setting our 2x6 shoes, we like to hook them onto a 2x6 exterior bottom plate. You can use these 2x4 shoes to hook onto a 2x4 interior sill plate. We want to make sure that our tie back cables are running at a 45-degree angle or less. So all you got to do is, if you're meeting that 45-degree angle or less, you just take the shoe, hook it onto a 2x6 exterior bottom plate. It just clips in. And then you would run the puller up to the tie back cable.